Welcome back to the London Perspective. I'm your host, Stefan. Today, we're going to be talking about one of the most popular AI tools out there, ChatGPT, and how it can be combined with TensorFlow to create some truly amazing results. Before we dive in, I wanted to share a personal story about my experience with ChatGPT. I was working on a project for my company and we needed to generate some text for a chatbot. I had never used ChatGPT before, but after a quick Google search, I decided to give it a try. I was blown away by the results. The text it generated was so natural and engaging, it was like having a conversation with a real person. So, I'm excited to dive into this topic and show you all the ways you can use ChatGPT and TensorFlow together. Before we talk about how ChatGPT and TensorFlow can be combined, let's first talk about what ChatGPT is. ChatGPT is a large language model that was developed by OpenAI. It's designed to generate natural language text, and it's been trained on a massive amount of data. What's really cool about ChatGPT is that it's not just limited to generating text, it can also be used for a wide range of tasks such as language translation, question answering, and even text summarization. One of the most impressive features of ChatGPT is that it can continue a given text like a real person. For example, if you give it a sentence as a prompt, it can generate a coherent and fluent continuation of that sentence. This makes it an ideal tool for creating chatbots or other conversational AI systems. Now let's talk about TensorFlow. TensorFlow is an open-source software library for machine learning. It was developed by Google and it's one of the most popular tools for building and deploying AI models. What's great about TensorFlow is that it can be used for a wide range of tasks, from image recognition to natural language processing. One of the key features of TensorFlow is that it allows developers to create, train and deploy models on different platforms, including desktop, mobile, and the web. This makes it extremely versatile and it's why it's used by so many companies and organizations worldwide. So, now that we have a basic understanding of ChatGPT and TensorFlow, let's talk about how they can be combined. One of the most obvious ways to use ChatGPT and TensorFlow together is to create a chatbot. By using ChatGPT to generate text and TensorFlow to train and deploy the chatbot, you can create a truly natural and engaging conversational AI system. Another way to use ChatGPT and TensorFlow together is for text summarization. By using ChatGPT to generate a summary of a given text and TensorFlow to train and deploy a model, you can create a system that can quickly and accurately summarize large amounts of text. So far we've talked about how ChatGPT and TensorFlow can be used to create chatbots and text summarization systems, but there are many other use cases as well. One example is language translation. By training a TensorFlow model on a large dataset of translated text, and then using ChatGPT to generate translations, you can create a highly accurate and natural language translation system. Another use case is for content creation. By using ChatGPT to generate text and TensorFlow to train and deploy a model, you can create a system that can generate high-quality content in a variety of different formats, such as articles, blog posts, and even scripts. Another example is sentiment analysis. By training a TensorFlow model on a large dataset of labeled text, and then using ChatGPT to generate text, you can create a system that can accurately identify and classify the sentiment of a given text. So, now that we've talked about all the different ways ChatGPT and TensorFlow can be used together, let's talk about how to actually implement them. One of the best ways to get started with ChatGPT and TensorFlow is to use pre-trained models. There are many pre-trained models available for both ChatGPT and TensorFlow, which can be fine-tuned to suit your specific needs. Another option is to train your own models from scratch. This can be a bit more time-consuming, but it allows for more flexibility and the ability to create models tailored to your specific use case. Combining ChatGPT and TensorFlow can be a powerful tool, but it's not without its challenges. One of the biggest challenges is dealing with large amounts of data. ChatGPT and TensorFlow models require a lot of data to train, and it can be difficult to find and organize the right data. Another challenge is dealing with the complexity of the models. ChatGPT and TensorFlow models can be quite complex, and it can be difficult to understand and tweak them to get the results you want. While ChatGPT and TensorFlow are already powerful tools, there's still a lot of room for improvement. One area where we're likely to see advances in the future is in the ability to handle more complex and diverse tasks. For example, In the near future, we may see models that can not only translate text but also translate speech or generate images and videos. Another area where we're likely to see advances is in the ability to handle more languages. Currently, ChatGPT and TensorFlow models are primarily trained on English text, but in the future, we may see models that can handle a wide variety of languages. So, that's it for today's episode of the London Perspective. I hope you've enjoyed our discussion of ChatGPT and TensorFlow and how they can be combined to create some truly amazing results. Remember that ChatGPT is a large language model that can generate natural language text, and TensorFlow is an open-source software library for machine learning that can be used to train and deploy models on different platforms. Together, these tools can be used to create chatbots, text summarization systems, language translation systems, and much more. As a final note, I just wanted to remind you that my own experience with ChatGPT was amazing, and it's a powerful tool that can help you with many different projects. I encourage you to give it a try and see what you can create. Thanks for listening, and I'll be back next week with another episode of the London Perspective.